Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? No! Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Tons of drive and help to work with. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Low heavy for the win. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Overhead neck hunter. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Rushes that off and keeps going. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. The low. The jump-in is denied. What now? Gets the tip with the low heavy. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Starts, it blocks the low kick. The drive impact doesn't work. Fantastic awareness. Hits him with a stop and bop. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Sets up with the jump in. Plenty of help. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Noticeable. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Connects with the throw. Vision flatlines him. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Slides and goes for the legs. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Lots of aggression from both sides. Trips him up. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Grabs him. Knockdown. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Each hit is so important here. Going in, KO! Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Gets him with the anti-air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Had the radar up and running. Gets scooped from down low. The low heavy brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who digs in deep to get that drive impact. Breaks the block with a throw. Crowns him from above. All the throw connects. Player two hits that with confidence. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Low heavy, but no go. Ooh, does him dirty. On a left. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. The low kick hits. Pokes with the medium kick. The low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Excellent read. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. Player one, low heavy. Dangerous knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The drive impact doesn't work. Okay, here we go. Ooh, crushes the shins. Jump plus clutch anti-air. Real, ooh, put a little extra on that. Are you kidding me?
Kimberly
Player one made some smart moves there. Great game. Still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Anti-air in the clutch. From low heavy to uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Big counter. Okay, they trade hits. Neither of them willing to back off. Knockdown. Player one chases them down. Very solid. Were they baiting them into that? Right Legal baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. All right, what's coming up next? Gets scooped from down low. Closing finishes with the throw. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The low heavy is denied. Jumps? Just out of range for that throw. They exchange blows. Smart play with the throw. Looking to impress with this super. It's what is. Dancing all over that life game. Both fighters planning the low kick hits. Player one needs to use a super art. Just goes for it at this range. In there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jumper. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Goes for the throw. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. All right, what's coming up next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. That's the jump in they were looking for. Can they create an opportunity for the sneaks in the throw? Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The jump in is denied. Grabs him. Player two can build off this lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Are they going to be able to come back and sets up with the jump-in? Finishes with the throw. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Still slugging it out here. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. No good up high. Goes air to deny them a chance. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Whiffs the throw. Reads their mind and techs the throw. They hit each other. Okay, creating some space here. Blocks the low heavy. Throws them. What's next? KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Jumps in. Jumps up. Going in. In there. Player two took no time to finish that fight.
comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump in. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Trips him up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Blocks the low heavy. Decides to meet them in the air. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Hold your breath.
Here we go.
Did well to get the buff in there. Jumps in. Saihasho. Knockdown, and they gotta pull the trigger on their drop in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Gets the jump in. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. A quick breather. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Checks with a medium kick. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Slides and goes for the legs. The fighters return to the middle of connects with the throw. Sets up with the jump in. Time to go for broke. The low drop. Impact squash. What a finish! Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Knockdown. The grab misses. The throw misses. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Down to the wire. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Taking stock. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What a clutch side kick there. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Overdrive art. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Throws them to negate the block. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Still scrapping for control of the space. Breaks the block with a throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Ooh, what a smart throw! Cross-up attack. Is this gonna kill?
Such a lovely face.
It doesn't kill. They're still in. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
We're seeing you on.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the throw. Throw heavy. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Big counter. Mono's meta level is still kind of low here. They're gonna need to find some chances to boost it. Reads them. All right, what's coming up next? Get the knockdown, and now?
Oh yeah.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Taking stock. Slides and goes for the leg. Trying to read each other here? They've gotta pull the trigger on their drive. Finishes with the throw. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Not having the cross-up. Spot on blocking. Misses the drive impact. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Manes Duare for the long game return. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Both fighters plant low heavy. Ooh, does them dirty. Risky hidden variable. Are we gonna see what were they thinking? Trick them with a critical one. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Looking for a hold. Both of them back off. Protect your neck. Even a flinch here is going to mean the end. Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Takes their legs out. Ooh, does them dirty. Overhead neck hug. The overhead denied. Big time whip. Still scrapping for control of this. Trust that off. There's a drive impact. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Connects with the throw. The low. What? The low kick hits. Side switch. What now? Oh man, this is a scary range. Going in. They didn't take the throw. Player one made some smart moves there. Great game.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that football. A jump in crowns him from above. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Back throw for the side switch. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drop. Baits out the attack and gets KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Very solid corner switch. Avoids getting cornered. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. From low heavy to smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. All the throw connects. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Big drop critical. What's gonna happen? A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. They got him! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in? Who will come out on top in this final round? Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Player 1 has them, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. The low, a quick breather, throws them. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Oh man, this is a scary range. Overhead, low heavy, drops that off. No, this will break him. Fights back with a throw, blocks the low kick. Connects with the throw. I called it! I called it! Are you kidding me? Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Drops them from the air. The low. Big throw. Denied. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Had the radar up and running. Oh. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Whips the throw. Grabs him. Takes a trip. Long low attack hits. Gets the jump in. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Holds out with the block. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Medium kick. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters planning something? Hanging on for dear, going on the offensive? Knockdown and spent a little drive in a thunderous drive, in fact, to close the round. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in. Blocks the overhead. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. What'll happen here? Barely blocks the jump in. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save odds for the critical art. Gets the critical art. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Reads the throw and escapes. Throw is denied. What a read. Gets the tips with the low heavy. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a good read on their opponent. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Knockdown. Whiffs the throw. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Big counter. Taking stock. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. The quarter makes it hard to hold your breath. Were they baiting them into that? Throws them. What's next? Time to reassess the situation? Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Neither fighter can land a deciding hit. Gets the jump in. The low heavy connected? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Impacts a no-go. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Lots of life to play with and full SA meters. What will they do? Meter management is going to be a huge factor. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Gets the knockdown, and now uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. That's not gonna hit. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Just goes for it at this range. Throws them. Going in. Poke knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 how did they anticipate that jump in? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Our fighters should be warmed up now. Just out of range for that throw. His life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Gets the knockdown, and now opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Scrapping it out up close. Both fighters hit them with a stopping bomb. Jumps up. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Wrecks them. Throw leaves them wide open. Finds the target. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Long low attack hit. Grabs them. Perfect air to air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Checks with the projectile. All right, the low heavy hits. Solid throw tech. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drives gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Grabs them. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Gets scooped from down. Sets up with the jump in. Going in. Perfect execution with the anti-air. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Big low attack to pick up the win this round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Itzhak knocked him out of the air. Crowns him from above. Oh, the throw connects. That throw will do some good damage. What are they? The low kick hits. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Low heavy. There's a drive impact. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. The low. Shakes things, drops them hard. Are they going to be able to come back and yo, rock super hit. What a finish. Player 2 was an absolute.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Team you on the scene.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump in. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Decides to go in with the target combo. Taking stock. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Lets off a projectile to waste time. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. I can't keep. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Medium kick hit. Katsu's out of the quick dash. Player 2 can't finishes with the throw. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Who's going to start things off? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Medium kick. Scrapping it out up close. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Low connects and does big damage. Hits them with a counter throw. Avoids getting stuck in the corner some. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Throws a fireball. A parry? They gotta pull the trigger on their drive. Drops them. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in? Who will come out on top in this final with the low? Zone sets up with the jump in. Connects with the throw. What'll happen here? Both fighters have a full. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides drops them. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Oh my, the protect. Can this drive bring them back? They're hurt, big time. The low kick hits. He crowns them from above. What a parry. Burns out. Sets up with the jump in. It is over. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Pokes with a kick. Shows a medium kick. Still slugging it out at this range. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. Big low reaching heavy. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Reacts to the throw. Decides to meet gets him. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Grabs him. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Goes with an experiencing burnout. Jumps. Uses the gauge for a super arm. This Dragon Lash Flame could be big. Now, can they finish the job? The low. Going in. Solid anti-air. What are they gonna do? Player two needs to hold out until their drive gauge resistance. What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.